Jag gillar att skriva berättelser och jag tycker om att virka. What is that?
I don't have anything.
You didn't get anything?
I didn't understand it.
This was basic.
Yeah, I think it was.
Hello.
To an extent.
I should understand Swedish. It's the other native language of Finland actually. So like 5% of Finnish people speak Swedish as their native language.
Definitely think I can understand, like if I can probably watch a movie in Swedish, but there's a few words that are completely different and then that might like set you off course.
Yeah.
But I think they will do better than me.
Don't expect anything.
For especially Norwegian and Swedish is very similar because sometimes you use words that's like old Swedish but they're more Norwegian pronounced.
I think there's a lot of similarities, but it also, again, it depends on what accent you have. Like you may be from like countryside Sweden and then I don't understand anything. But if you're from Stockholm, Sweden, then I'm like, I can probably guess.
We have some loan words from Swedish and Finnish language, so probably those words. And in like Helsinki, there is slang that uses a lot of Swedish words. So if you know like Helsinki slang, then you can kind of understand Swedish as well.
Do you know Helsinki slang?
I remember Helsinki, but kind of like older people usually use it more, but maybe some words.
As a Danish person, I think there are some words we might understand. Maybe it's the accent or the like pronunciation that like makes it harder to understand.
So the first word is regn. And show your words.
It's so embarrassing. I'm sorry for all my employees before. Maybe I can't do it.
Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
So in Norwegian it's the same written,
Exactly.
but then in Norwegian it's pronounced rein, and then in a more Swedish accent you would pronounce a G, so then it's more like regn.
Danish is spelled the same way, so yeah, I could guess it easily because of that. We say rein.
Why did you think your words?
I'm sorry. I thought bring because it had some similar letters there because of it sounds like rain, like
Rain.
A rain
There's
of.
an English word.
So and Sweden is the kingdom.
Well, it means rain. Can you say rain in your own languages?
Rein.
Sade.
And we say rein.
Is that 1-0
Sad.
to Norway and Denmark and Finland?
Yes.
Come on.
So the next word is våtservett. Okay, so why did you all think it was?
I have a feeling of what as like voda. It's in Finnish slang also, so it's like water and like a tissue.
For me, it looks like the Danish word a lot. I would say we say vådserviet, and I could just guess it like the and servet. How you say that? It sounds like serviet, which is the way we say it. So it was easy to guess.
Same in Norwegian, våtserviett.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Like, grammatically, these languages are so similar that it's very hard to find
nice.
a word that is very different.
Oh, but in Finnish it's really different though.
Yeah.
I think Danish is more different than Norwegian.
Because we don't pronounce the T. We say
Yeah.
vol. It's like a D there instead.
Yeah.
Soft. We need an
Serviet.
I in there. Serviet.
It's like your pronunciation is almost a little similar to the accent of like Russian.
Russian accent?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
The answer is wet tissue.
Okay.
I think in Sweden when we talk about Norway, the Norwegian language, we talk about it as sounding a little childish in the way they speak. Because it's very
Up
like
and down, yeah. We
because they
always say-
end everything in happy tone.
For
It's
us,
kind
you
of-
all sound so happy.
So this word is kanin.
In Norwegian, it's kanin.
Literally in Danish is kanin too.
In Finnish, we have two words for rabbit. It's janis or kani. So kani and kanin, it's so similar, so I thought. Kani is like a cuter way to say rabbit in Finnish.
Yeah, the answer is rabbit. So you're all right. Okay, so now I'm gonna introduce myself and see if you guys can understand what I'm saying. Hej, mitt namn är Josefin. Jag är 26 år gammal och min favoritmat är fisksoppa.
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
So what did you hear?
Sorry, I wrote it in Danish. So what I heard first was, hello, my name is Sophie, something like that. It's just, sorry, Josefin. I am 26 years old and my favorite food is fish soup.
Yeah, and I heard, hi, my name is Josefin. I'm 26 years old and my favorite food is fish soup.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
The only thing I didn't hear was
Yeah.
the name actually. I heard Sophie a lot.
So I basically said what you all wrote. I said, my name is Josefin, I'm 26 years old, and my favorite food is fish soup.
The problem is in Finland we all know some Swedish, so this was basic.
Yeah, I think it was
So for this time I'm gonna talk about my hobby and see if you understand what I like to do. Jag gillar att skriva berättelser och jag tycker om att virka och gå på promenader och umgås med mina kompisar.
Oh, I didn't understand it actually.
Go.
What is
I
that?
don't have anything.
You didn't
to
get
say.
anything?
I know. I didn't understand it. I don't know. Like I couldn't make a sentence out of it. It was too hard.
Yeah, can you explain what you wrote?
Yeah, so this is what we did the same mistake, but I wrote it in Norwegian rather than English. But it means write. So she said that she was writing something, and I didn't pick up if it was stories, reviews, letters. And then the second one, I have no clue. Virka, something like that. And then the last one was like walking in promenade, which is walking in Norwegian as well.
Okay, what I heard the first is write poems or stories, but I think it's stories. But I guess jogging, and then the last one is take a walk with friends.
I heard words that I understood. Like you wrote for example writing. I heard a word. I thought about something with friends, like words that could make a sentence. I just didn't write it. I just couldn't make it make sense. I heard the writing part, but I didn't understand what. So I just thought I'm wrong. That's why.
But I'm really curious, what is virka?
Virka, yeah.
Because like
Yeah, what is
in
that?
Finnish, virkata means knitting, kinda. Yeah.
Okay, so I said that I like to write stories.
Stories.
I like crocheting.
Crocheting?
But I didn't know what is in English.
Yeah, I have never
so-
heard that too actually.
Yeah, and then I like going for walks and hanging out with my friends.
And hanging out.
That
yeah.
last
Oh,
one,
it was
I knew that
and.
one.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I heard virka first, but virka is almost like similar.
Yeah, it's similar to knitting, but it's just one
but
stick.
it's the
Yeah,
one small
the loops.
and then
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about an animal and you have to guess what animal I'm describing. Det här djuret har en lång hals och fläckar på kroppen och den bor i Afrika.
How do you? This is like a hard one to spell in English, isn't it?
Okay. Giraffe.
It should be an E for the English. For Norwegian, we write it without the E.
Yeah.
So why did you think giraffe?
Because of long hals and
Yeah.
bor i Africa,
Yeah.
like living in Africa, so
Same.
like long neck.
That's the
giraffe.
same.
Yeah, I also wrote a long neck, spots on the body, lives in Africa.
Oh, you got the spots on the body.
Yeah, I heard that too.
How did you say the spots on the body?
Prickar på
Yeah.
kroppen.
Pick
På
Yeah.
kroppen.
Yeah.
And we also call kroppa in like slang words, so it's like kroppen.
So I said that the animal has long legs and spots on the body and it lives in Africa. So it is a giraffe.
Yeah.
This was fun.
I don't think it was difficult. I just think because I didn't know some words, I couldn't make a sentence out of what she said before when she was talking about her hobbies and stuff.
Yeah, I think it has been a long time since I've been hearing Swedish, but there was a lot of words that are very similar and like are Helsinki, like Finland's capital slang. So it was a bit easier to understand than I expected. It was great. I feel like I can do it. Swedish, yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed that I didn't get everything. Like
Me
I've been
too.
hearing Swedish so often, But then once you hear like one word that's like not the same, you're just thrown off and you're like, oh.
I tried making it a little harder words because I know it's gonna be so easy for you guys.
Oh.
So today we tried to guess the Swedish language.
So if you liked the video, please like, subscribe and leave a comment.
See you soon. Bye.